comes in a flash and leaves in a heartbeat. It's called opportunity. If you own a business like I do, you know all about it. You either jump all over it or get in the long line of should-haves and could-haves. It's a million-dollar idea. Knowing when it's time to go out on your own, or simply a tool that helps small business owners like myself. The Gold Corporate Card from American Express.
It's easy to apply. Call now.
Originally, it simplified bookkeeping with detailed monthly statements and quarterly reports. Now it provides savings at Kinko's, Mobil, and other businesses. And their dedicated small business services group offers savings on health and dental care and equipment financing, because opportunity gets expensive. Let American Express give your business the power to do more.
Andy Achsen is a 51-year-old advertising executive, and you had an upper facelift.
Right. Well, when I went back to the office, I was still black and blue. And it was the middle of January, and there I sat in meetings with sunglasses, and people were peering around from the side, and I realized I couldn't fool anybody. So after about 2 days, I decided to come clean and tell the truth. And much to my surprise, far from any kind of negative response, people found this a fascination, a curiosity, and came to my office and wanted to know all about this. And
it wasn't just the way you looked, it was some energy you think you imparted?
Well, I think clearly I felt so much better about myself having done this. If you feel good about yourself, I think everything works better in your life. And I think people, as I said, picked up on that energy. And I want to add, it's not so much about looking younger, because if that were the case, I wouldn't have silver hair. It's really about trying to look and feel as good as you possibly can.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this edition of 12 on Health. We've got a great show. Welcome, Andy.
Thank you. Plastic surgery is not a magic bullet if you're looking to see dramatic changes in other parts of your life. I mean, most people have plastic surgery because they want to look better and feel better. You know, after the surgery and I went back to work, I wasn't sure how people were going to respond. And after 2 days wearing sunglasses at the office, I decided to come clean, and I was very surprised that far from any kind of negative response, people came to my office, very curious. A lot of people think about this without moving forward.
That's right. And do you have any of that guilt that comes with being so vain?
No, absolutely
not.
No
guilt?
Not at all. Because, you know, people do many things to try and redefine and reshape their bodies. They go on diets, they work out with trainers, they color their hair, they have laser surgery so they don't have to wear contacts or glasses, and they cap their teeth. What I did is really just an extension of trying to make yourself look as good as you can.
Well said. Thank you so much.
Thank
Andy
you.
Achsen, very brave of you and generous of you to share your story.
Come on, let's go.
I'm not going to tell you how much older I am, but I am older than Pedro. And it was a little intimidating. Let's face it. You go to a performance, and after the performance, people are coming up to Pedro, and he gets a lot of attention. And he gets a lot of attention not only from people who admire his work, he also gets a lot of attention. When I first met him, we went to a Broadway show, and a very famous dancer had actually one of his minions pass a note for Pedro to come during intermission and meet with him. And I mean, I was new to the relationship, and he handled that particular situation with such grace and skill. And I think that's the reason that I feel so comfortable and trusting. You know, I may be older than he is, but emotional intelligence, oh, he has it over on me.
It was our 5th anniversary. Pedro had been on tour, and we got up early the next morning. We went to church. Both our 2 favorite pastors, Byron Schaefer and Laura Jervis, were there.
Andy asked if they can bless us, our relationship, and happened just like that.
It was just this wonderful, spontaneous moment, and I remember we were walking home and you said, You couldn't have planned something like this.